as the business starts to grow, who's responsible for getting the results? It's not you, it's your team. Your role in the business has changed. You're not responsible for dealing with customers anymore and driving sales. You're responsible for running the team. So let's take a look at how we can develop a world-class team in your business. So first things first, everyone on the team has got to have a common goal. We all need to be heading in the same direction. It's no use everybody in the business having different roles, different responsibilities, all with different KPIs, because that's where you get the "it's not my job" mentality. If everyone's got the same goal, everyone's moving in the same direction, now you've got 5, 6, 10, 50, 100 people all working on your biggest goal. Once the team have the goal, they need to know the rules of the game. This is your culture statement. Now remember this, if you don't create the culture, your team will. And when they do, things usually get worse, not better. So this is the rules of the game. This is the outline of the football pitch. As long as you play within that football pitch, you can play however you want, Cristiano. You can do a step over, you can do some kick-ups, do whatever you want. As long as you don't punch anyone, as long as you don't push anyone over or do a tackle with double feet. So these are the rules of the game. We call this a tight, loose culture. You want tight rules of the game and then they can move loosely within it. Next up, you want to communicate clearly with your team. Communicate what's expected of them. Do they have clarity on the activity that they need to be doing to hit their performance-related targets? Do they even have targets? If they've got no targets and they've got no systems, they don't know what they're supposed to be doing and how they're supposed to be doing it. So communicate well with your team. First and foremost, do this when they first start. Make sure they've got a world-class induction. Then secondly, make sure that you're communicating on a regular basis in one-to-ones, in team meetings, and you're communicating anything else that's going on in the business as well. Clarity to make sure that your high performers can perform at that kind of level is absolutely essential. And now it's time to provide that great team with world-class training. Your team cannot grow, which means your results will not grow if they're not getting any training whatsoever. So provide ongoing training. This should be done on at least a weekly or monthly basis. Any longer than that, then your team are just getting stagnant. You've got to keep learning, they've got to keep growing, because when they do, remember, they're getting the majority of the results. As they keep growing, the results will keep growing too.